DJs BrewTube beer review. I've accomplished my mission today. That's right. I got my workout on so I can keep the gut off and keep putting the beer down. That's right. And today I'm going to have a classic session beer, the foundation of the craft beer movement. And what beer is that? It's one from Anchor Brewing Company out of San Francisco, California, USA. Yay, yay! And it's the one and only Anchor Steam Beer. That's right, the beer that dates back to 1896 and in its current form dates back to 1971 when all this craft beer revolution shit started, when the Godfather Fritz Maytag set the foundation and saved our ass basically from fizzy piss water. So, Fritz, much respect for you, my brother. You started so many of these craft beer pioneers, Sierra Nevada, Stone, all these guys, Dogfish Head, on their journey into craft beer world, and like I said, saved us from freaking fizzy macro piss water. Why did he do that? One, because he didn't maybe want to do the washing machine thing like the rest of the family, and two, because he really loved Anchor Steam Beer and it was going away, so he saved the company and brought the shit back. So, I will dismount the pulpit on that. As you can see, session-y type sort of beers today come in many forms and styles. Germans, sort of styles, and hoppy beers, and Gotzas, and all kinds of shit. But this, in craft beer world, is the granddaddy. That's right. It's a California steam beer, or California common. It's a year-round serving, clocks in 4.9% ABV, and 35 IBUs. The hops they're using this are Northern Brewer, and for malts they're using two-row and caramel. Boom, that's it. Straightforward, up in that grill. I'm a beer, drink me. Now this is a lager. It's a lager that's made in ale style, sort of. They put it in what they call cool ships, which are big open fermenters, and it's a lager that's fermenting at probably it's like the upper limits of lager fermenting stuff. So you know what? I'm not fucking flapping my gums. I'm thirsty as hell. I'm gonna get this beer in this glass, pop the top first so I can do so, and tell you what's up with the Anchor Steam Beer. Boom. Big hiss off the top. Plenty of cannon smoke. Let's get in our trusty pokel here, guys. I'm ready for a beer. I've earned this motherfucker today. It's been a long day. Done cooking, all kinds of freaking shit. Got my workout on, and I'm ready to kick it with a brew. I didn't want something too strong tonight, so I'm going classic, baby. Let's see what's up with the appearance. It's a lovely caramel, sort of amber color, gorgeous. We got a solid one finger, super tightly packed khaki bubbles when I swirl it. Yeah, man, you're going to get some nice glass lacing off this bad boy. No alcohol legs to speak of, but I wasn't expecting that. It's a 4.9% beer, but look at that, guys. That beer is freaking gorgeous. Think about when this beer came out in 1971. All that was around was fizzy yellow piss, not much more. There was this beer. This was the only thing that looked like this. So can you imagine, kind of encountering this beer and be like, damn, this fucking tastes awesome. It doesn't taste like corn chips. Anyways, let's see what's up with the aroma, which I can smell from here. Citrusy hops, floral hops, sort of like some fruity notes in there, some orange. And it's all about the malt, rich caramel malt, bready, biscuity. No alcohol in the aroma, just a lovely combination of sort of mild, sort of like congruent aromas of the floral hops. There's a little bit of citrus, the fruity notes, kind of like raisiny, cherry sort of notes. And then you have the caramel sweet malts coming in there, sort of dominating the aroma, but supporting the other aforementioned aromas. I'm ready to dive in. I'm thirsty as hell. Cheers! Yum. As I thought, awesome glass lacing. It's not a super complex beer. It's straightforward. You can tell it's sort of like a early craft kind of, I don't know, sort of recipe. I mean, hell, the recipe dates back to the 1800s, but it's crisp. Yeah, that's something he really knows. It's a medium-bodied beer, but it's crisp. It's got that lager thing going on. But it's more like thicker bodied than a lot of lagers. Maybe sort of like along the lines of a Bock beer, but kind of like toned down. Right up front, you get some citrus bitterness. You get a bit of like herbaceousness in the background. There's no dankness, no pine, none of that kind of stuff. But like herbal hops, maybe a bit of like, I don't know, almost lavender in there. Then after that, the caramel malts dominate. Any bitterness that's there is sort of like in the middle of the tongue. But it's a very in-check, controlled bitterness. The finish is actually fairly dry for what it is, but you could pound this glass from top to bottom, which I've almost done because I'm thirsty right now. And It's just a great, refreshing session beer. This is the foundation sort of beer. You know, this is craft beer, 1.0 that put us back on the map and kind of like saved us from that fucking bleakness. And when I was in college, man, I drank a lot of fucking bleakness. I wish I would have had some of this shit in my life because, hell, in the 90s in the East Coast, you hardly knew about this stuff. And craft beer was just coming up. That's why I flocked to German beers and those styles, because this really reminds me a lot of the German lagers in its taste profile. And how chuggable and just crushable this is. And 4.9%, you can smash a 6-pack of this, and you're not going to be totally destroyed, especially by today's ABV that folks are used to. So I'm flapping my gums, I'm blowing along. Oh, DJ, you're doing such a long video about this beer. You know what? It is what it is. I guess I just flap my gums, and I like talking about beer because I'm a fucking beer geek. Oh, surprise. Anyway, so what do we grade this beer? Rate beer gives us a 73. Rate beer, fuck off, go to hell, suck my dick, choke and die. 73. How do you give this beer a 73? That's just asinine. But rate beer is asinine, like always. I'll dismount the pulpit now. Beer Advocate gives it an 87. That's a B+. I'm down with that grade. I can totally understand that. And I think I'm going to go with the, B+ myself. It's a very well-made beer. It's one I would drink again. It's one I'd buy again. I don't know if I'd go, seek it out. Oh, I got to have it. But it's one to have around for folks that are new to craft beer for sure. It's very well-made. And I think 88 to, 89 is a great range or a great grade for this beer. It's a fair grade. By today's standards, it's quite tame in flavor, but it's a tasty beer that I'm digging. I've drank for years, never bothered to review it. I'm doing it now. Have you had this beer? Probably. It's omnipresent in craft beer world, as it should be. It's earned that place for a very good reason. Why? Because this is basically a lifesaver in a bottle right here. Why? Because it's a palate saver too. Because it changed and reset the whole thing. And once Fritz and his movement caught on, look at what grew from that shit. Hell yes. So I'm going to kick back with a smile on my face, give you a big-ass thank you. I'm also going to ask you to think globally, drink locally, support the craft beer movement like Anchor Brewing has since 1971. That pretty much fucking rocks. So we can keep more diversity coming, so session beers become more challenging to the palate, complex, tasty, and all that old shit. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us, and smash that like button. So, till then, I got nothing but a bunch of Anchor Steam Beer drinking love for you. I'm going to kick back with a little nostalgia now, and you know what's coming for you. That's right, the evolution of Big Ass. Peace out.